Good morning, guys. Cole with TNC Outdoorsman. It's been a while since I got a video up, but today's the day. Just a quick announcement for anybody who isn't following us on either Facebook, Instagram, or any of our other social media. T-shirts are up and for sale for anybody who wants to get them. Either contact us through Instagram or Facebook. Just go ahead and shoot us a message, whatever. Email works too. But yeah, shirts are up, shirts are for sale. So that's really the only major announcement I have. Doing a little fishing today. It's pretty down here. Alright guys, I'm starting to get bites left and right down here now. I'm waiting for the cat rod to start seeing some action again, but in the meantime, I'm okay with just flipping for the little guys, you know. Look at that, there's already something messing with my worm there. I'm gonna let him take it for a bit. Whatever it is, it keeps grabbing and pulling, and it's probably something small. So I'm gonna let it try and actually take the bait. Now, probably. And it's on. Yeah, it's a bluegill. Not bad. Not bad. And I kept my worm. I'm just gonna hook this same worm back up. Why not? Running a little low on night crawlers. And when I'm out of night crawlers, we'll bust into the minnow trap and see how throwing minnows does. Actually, in the minnow trap, I have more little bluegill than I do minnows. Which kind of surprised me. I'm kind of hoping for a decent channel cat on that cat rod. Hoping. Always have more luck on the evening bite than the morning bite though, so. Yeah, I almost never catch catfish on the morning bite, but I'm kind of hoping today it's going to be a little different. There's no reason for it to be different, I'm just hoping. Getting hit. Oh, it's real light. Real light. Worm's still there. Let him take it. There he is. Probably another bluegill. Yep. Nope. This is what I've been talking about. Perch. Look at that. Okay. Oh. Snap a picture of him for the video thumbnail. Here he is, guys. They are good eating. I would love to see perch take off down here, because I haven't seen them in a while, and now this year it seems like I've been catching them. Every other fish has been a perch. So give them till spring next fall. Let them grow out a little bit. We'll have eaters down here. That's the goal anyway. I think it's important that we as fishermen kind of enforce our own conservation. Legally, I could take all those perch I've been catching, I believe. I'll have to check the size limit again, because I don't take them. But I'm pretty sure all those perch have been legal, and I got thiefed. But even if a fish is legal, you should know your own waterway, where you regularly fish. You should know what's present, how many you're seeing, that kind of thing. And kind of enforce yourself to restrict your own take. Practice a little self-responsibility. Conserve your fishery on your own. A little bit of self-restraint goes a long way. I'm gonna check that cat rod while I'm free. Make sure my bait's still on there. This feels a little light. Oh, it is still there. Okay. But, like I said, a little bit of self-restraint goes a long way. Look at how many catfish I've set back, turned loose. Give them until next year to grow out a little more. Let the big ones do some spawning, you know, use them as good breeding stock. That fish that got me in the news I turned him loose. That fish is gonna go on to spawn, you know, might spawn a few more times. Get those good, healthy, you know, size genes into the breeding pool. That's the way I look at all my catch and release. Every fish that I let go, every trophy fish that I turn loose, that's a trophy fish adding its genes to the gene pool. It benefits the waterway, it benefits other fishermen, and it benefits me in the long run. You know, it's alright to take when you can, when you want to. You should be free to take whatever you want, whenever you want. But you should have the responsibility to make that decision. I'm waiting on this fish to decide what it wants to do. And I missed it. I don't think I have enough hook point exposed. I think that's why I keep missing my setups, my hookups. There. This worm keeps wanting to move and hide the hook point. He's not doing me any favors. He's doing himself some favors, I guess. And he's back. And he's on. Is that another perch? Nah, it's a bluegill. Oh. Wrong both times. It's a sunfish. Oh, he choked on that. These things are great. You ever got a hook you want to get out without hurting a fish? When it's in deep like that? That's what these are for. I don't know if I can grab them right. First order of business, you want to pull the worm out of the way. There's a hook for you. I hooked him right in the tongue. It was in deep though. through his tongue, which is a pretty good place to hook a fish if you need it to hold. Doesn't really matter on the little fish like that. They usually don't spit it or fight off it, but when I'm fishing for bigger fish, I always like to see a good tongue hook, because that tongue's a real thick, strong piece of meat. Sometimes they'll bleed a little bit with a tongue hook, and when you get a fish like that that bleeds, you want to get it back in the water as quick as possible, because fish blood actually coagulates a lot faster in water than other animals do. It's just the way that they are. So that's my word of advice for you guys fishing out there. If you ever get a fish that's bleeding, just make sure you get them back in the water kind of quick. Like I said, that blood coagulates a lot faster in water. So, yeah, bleeding from a tongue hook like that isn't so serious, but say you gill hook a fish and you take the hook out and it's bleeding a little bit, that's a little more troublesome, because you know, there's a lot more blood in the gills than, say, the tongue. Normally, I've seen people gill hooking fish. Usually that fish doesn't make it. So, get it back in the water and it might actually have a fighting chance. But if you're gill hooking a fish and you take your time taking that hook out, you let it bleed, you better plan on keeping that fish, because it's not likely to make it when that situation happens. And don't throw back dead fish. Because then you just wasted that fish's life, you know. If you're gonna kill something, you kill to eat it. You kill to use it. Don't waste a life.